ॐ गणनान्त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदा न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वते नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग धनेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागं सस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। You bring your mantra pushpa. Please chant. Eleventh mantra. Panchapadam Pitaram Dvadashakritam दिवाहुः परे अर्धे पुरेषिणम् अथे मे अन्य ऊपरे विचक्षणम् सप्तचक्रे षडरे Ahurarpitamiti. We had seen that Kabandi Katyan had asked the question, where from all the beings in the world has come. And the point was made, instead of telling where, he started telling the cause. And he introduced first the meaning of Brahmaji or Prajapati. So that Prajapati, who was Prajakamaha. Prajakama means he was desiring of bringing all the jeev ready for the fruit of action. That is called Prajakamaha. And then from that Prajapati, Rai and Pran had come. Remember, he did not create Rai and Pran. He brought out from himself Rai and Pran. He did not create. Don't mix Vedanta here. That from Atma the Jagat has come. That is not the point at all. Himself he brought out, himself he manifested as Rai and Pran, which was expressed as Surya and Chandrama. To praise the Pran and Rai, next the first Mithun Srishti was there. If you remember, Mithun means two. Mithun Srishti was there. After Mithun Srishti, what was mentioned was the Kal Srishti. And Kal Srishti is going on. To praise the Kal, actually to praise the Pran, he is praising the Uttarayan, Brahmalok and Suryalok. An incidental diversion was telling the Upasana for Suryalok and Chandralok, which you heard yesterday. So Brahmalok also you heard. And you heard Svarglok also. Who reaches that? Yesterday's class, we saw that Tapasya, Brahmacharya, Shraddha, Vidya, Ityadi, Ityadi. That was also mentioned. Now, this, after telling this, so don't think, only who has seen this. Again, I will tell that Vedas will discuss all the topic where Indriya Praman is not there. And for this Svarglok, you cannot verify it. Atmagyan can be verified. There are two areas of Vedas. One is non-verifiable but deductible. That means you have a reason to say it is possible. This would be there. It is Shraddha Pradhan. You have to say that many fruits of action are not possible in this body. And many of your Ichha or desire is not possible in this body. Like you want to live with certain Bhagavan. You want to see him day and night. This is not possible in human body. That you see Bhagavan Krishna every day. And you see Lord Ram every day. So therefore, Lok is there. Lokyante iti loka, where some experience is there. Realm of experience is there. So if we see by Anuman, so it is possible. What I am saying is possible. And if you read Purana, etc., so in that big description is there, what happens in Svarglok, what happens in Brahmalok, what happens. So they are more lucid because again Purana are not on the thing which you have seen. It is describing various Manvantar and various Srishti of Brahmaji which has happened billions of years back. Therefore Puran can be written only by Bhagavan, called Vedvyas. And when a person sees things, he said, how is it possible? Many things are possible in this Srishti. Don't think it is not possible. Many things are possible. Let us not conclude. World is full of possibilities. So that point you saw that Brahmalok was there. Gandharva Lok is there. Pitralok is there. So corresponding to desire and corresponding to fruit of action, the lok has to be there. Different lok, like you have a swapna lok. Supposing you have the prarabdha of getting beaten. Well, by morning time you are saying, say some good prarabdha. Acha chalo, let me say, you are a prarabdha of becoming Prime Minister. Prarabdha of becoming President of Prime Minister of the country is there. But that prarabdha is only for 2 minutes. Your phal is like that only. So this phal will come in dream now. This fruit will come in dream. You won't get this fruit in the waking because 2 minutes we cannot be Prime Minister. Atal Bihari Vajpayee had prarabdha of becoming Prime Minister for 1 day. Government fell down. But very small, sometimes it happens, somebody is troubling and it was a dream time. If you are troubled here by somebody, after that lot of reaction will be there in the mind. The fruit will be very big in the waking state. So dream state you forget that. So the big fruit you can get in different lokas. You can go there and you can get different fruits. So we think very small world is there. World is very, very big. We cannot fathom also how much the world is there. So there is something called Brahmalok, there is something called Swarglok, and all these things I am repeating it is Shastragamya and not Tarkagamya. You didn't find out why Swarglok should be there. As I told you, that very good actions cannot be fructifying here. Because body itself is a result of mixed fruit. You will have some sorrow in this fruit, in this body. Chalo bhai, let's move ahead now. Yanti devrata deva, pitrun yanti pitrvrata, bhutani yanti bhudejya, yanti madhyajino pimam. Bhagavan says in Gita also, this is said, he goes to devrata devan yanti. Those who are worshipping the devatas, they will go to Devlok. Ab Naglok is there. Some things you see in this world, sometimes you see. I have seen one girl was there surrounded by hundreds of snakes. Hundreds, not one, two, hundreds. She's sleeping, talking, walking. All around the snakes. All poisonous one. And no snake will bite her. Then we make it out that she has come from Naglok. She must be some big Nag there, and therefore so much of friendliness is with the Naglok. You can infer something like that. Or somebody has come and he has a very nice capacity to sing or dance, and very early age the person starts, and whole day night se Gandharv log se aaye honge, in log aaye honge. Dig jata. If the effect is big, cause has to be big. You can make out the cause from the effect. He is not coming from ordinary place. He is not coming from ordinary effect, will not be there of any big, ordinary cause will not be there of any big effect. अच्छा, इसका cause bigger cause होगा इसका. Or Swami Abhedananda or Gurudev, they must, such a big effect is there must be some big cause. Ramana Maharshi's cause must be big cause. Their birth will not be ordinary birth, last birth. Either they must be yogis here only in the human form, or somewhere else they have come from some other lokas to guide the people sometime. So you can make it out also. And Brahmalok, all these things, Bhagavan takes their name in Bhagavad Gita, and Puran is inundated with these topics of lokas. They are full of lokas. So don't think that this lokas, because I don't see, therefore it is not there. Our problem is we are too much confident on Pratyaksh Praman only. As I told you, here also there are different devatas are there. Varuna Devata is there, Agni Devata is there. I know in various places in South India, I told also it was not raining. In the May time, not a single cloud was there. They did Varuna Upasana, mantras for Varuna. They have to sit in the tub full of water. And they, I think 11, 12 days, they did. A few days after, from nowhere rain came. If those mantras are true for Laukik Siddhis, they will be true for Swarga also and Brahmalok also. So try to believe it. Vedas will not lie. अब बोल रहे हैं तो है. इतनी श्रद्धा आप रख लीजिए. Now it is said here, 11th verse, by 11th mantra, this mantra is connecting 4 topics. Samvatsar, Surya, Pran and Hiranyagarbha. 11th mantra is connecting. Upanishads are good in tying up. They are tying up. Samvatsar, Surya, Pran and Hiranyagarbha. They are tying these 4 topics. Samvatsar means the year, Surya is the sun, Pran you already know, and Hiranyagarbha. And it's a pictorial depiction of the sun. So what is said here? Please see. So what is there? Panchpadam Pitaram Dwadashakritim. So it has 5 feet. Which are the 5 feet? 5 seasons are there. There are 5 feet. India had 6 seasons actually. The Vasant Ritu is there, called spring season. Then Grishma comes, called summer season is there. Then Varsha Ritu is there, rains. Then Sharad is there, autumn season is there. And then Hemant, and then Shishir. Hemant is pre-winter and Shishir is winter. So here Hemant and Shishir are clubbed and made day 1. And therefore 5 feet are there. Don't take it literally. It's a figurative expression to tell that it is Hiranyagarbha. Don't forget what is the main issue here. Main issue is not to tell about sun and not to tell about seasons. Main issue is to divinize the sun as God, which has 5 feet. अच्छा पंचऋतवः पादाः इव अस्य संवत्सरात्मना आदित्यस्य. ठीक है. There are 5 seasons are there. There are the 5. You have written. So spring, summer, rain, autumn and winter. You can 6 have been made into 5. Here it is not there. Here seasons will be different. Don't worry about it. So this is there. So Panchpadam. Then Pitaram. अब देखो इसको लाइव कर दिया, इसको फादर बना दिया. Pitaram. So who is Pita? Pati iti Pita. One who protects is called Pitaram. Bhashkar writes, Sarvasya janetritvat pitritvam tasya. It is the son. Don't say Papa son. But if Pitar hai, so Pitar has the indication it is the father of all. It is the God. Because Bhagavan says, I am the father. Pita hamasya jagataha mata dhata pita mahaha. So he is the father, Pita. Panchapadam Pitaram. Pitaram. Father also keeps into discipline. So mother is for little kind of nourishment comes from mother, And discipline and recognition comes from father. So if somebody is walking and you say, whose son are you? And you tell your mother's name, so they won't be satisfied. You have to say the father's name. Father's name. So father's name, father is the one who gives you the identity. Inside the house, mother will be the one whose joy and character comes from mother, and the identity comes from father. Both have their own role. Inside house, she will be the one deciding the joy, and outside house, he will be the one deciding your identity. So Pita hai. My father's name is this. So Pitaram, father is there. Sarvasya janayitritvat pitritvam tasya. I'm repeating it. Don't forget. It is just to make in the mind, convert from inert son to God's son. All these are expression so that we can godify the son. Because anyway everybody knows the season, anyway everybody knows that everything comes from the sun, but we take it for granted that the sun is the one which is just doing it materially, but he is the sun. Surya Bhagwan hai. Acha, so Panchpadam Pitaram. Then Dwadash Akritim. Dwadash Akritim. So Dwadashakrita means he has 12 forms. Now you can easily guess why 12 forms are there. Because of the 12 months are there. So each month position of sun is changing. Sometimes sun is hot, sun is cold, like that. So it has 12 months. Dwadash Akritim. Acha. This is the third point. And one more is there, two more. Divaha ahuhu pare. It is beyond Bhulok. It is beyond Bhulok. So, Divaha pare means upper regions of the sky, in the heavenly regions. That is called Urdhvam Sthanam. Urdhvam is Sthanam. Above the skies he is there. So, Lord's expression is above the skies, so that you can think that. And why it is said here, please note, if you have the Ishwar Buddhi in the Lord, you heard in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhasmi Shashi Surya Yoho. I am the Prabha. If you know this Buddhi, you know what will happen? You will be conscious of the God and you will not do something wrong. Because you will say that it is being seen. I am the presence of God. I am in the eyes of God is there. Surya Bhagwan dekh rahe hain aapko. Bole, but he is not in the room. No, room also light is there. Some light will always enter in the room. From some corner. Your room will not be pitch dark. Unless you put lot of curtains. Still sunlight will peep some way out. Bole, in the night I can do sin. No, then night you have Chandrama. Moon is there. So you are under observation. So if you have this thought that Surya Bhagwan is there, so I will not do the sin towards that Surya. I will not lie in front of him. I will not do something facing the sun is there. What difference I told you yesterday, that the understanding changes your attitude. If I know you as a good person, my attitude towards you will be different. If I know you as a false person, my attitude will be different. If I know the sun as a Ishwar's, Hiranyagarbh's expression, my attitude towards sun will be different. Like any time you go out and supposing any good person is there, your elders are there, so at least you will bend your head. You will offer namaskar automatically. So when you see the sun as God, you are godifying your sun. Whole exercise is of upasana here. It is training the mind to think the sun as a godly expression. So automatically you will be conscious that this is the God here. This is the God here. Swami Abhedananda used to tell that he used to go to one saint called Mokalpur ki Baba. So one day he went there and he said, "Please, can I have darshan of God?" Swamiji said, he was very young, not even sannyasi, "Can I have darshan of God?" So that saint used to have one stick. The first thing he did, he abused. And then he said, "All that srishti what you see, have you worshipped this? Have you seen this? इसमें भगवान देख लिया तुमने? Have you seen this and you have worshipped all these gods which are around you, that you want darshan of God in another manner? What is this? What is sun? What is Chandrama? What is Vayu? What is Prithvi?" And same thing you are seeing in the 7th chapter, which each punyo gandha prithivyam cha tejaschasmi vibhavasau jivanam sarvabhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu, etc., etc. Science has made very inert buddhi. Everything is inert. Where is God? Who will hold this? If something is held, there should be conscious holder of that. If your body is sitting like this, straight, or even if it is not like this, also sitting. Supposing straight is not there. Well, straight I cannot say in this birth. This birth is ruled out. I had to take another birth for straight body. We lose hope. Even if you are sitting, that means there is Jeev inside you. Because if Jeev was not there, person would have fallen. Fallen. Sometimes those who have a stroke, etc., or heart attack, all of a sudden, wherever they are, they fall. And sometimes they fall in the bathroom. Bathroom is quite a good place. And the sound comes with a thud, they fall. They have no time to gather also. Therefore, in the bathrooms, their hospital, they had a railing also. Because in the modern bathrooms, they have put railings to hold on to. Because there is no railing. You have no place to hold something. It is all first slippery. If Indian bathroom, everywhere is water. There is nothing called dry space, wet space. And some people are they put a slippery tile also. The tiles are different in the bathroom. And you have no place. Thoughts, gire. And they get hurt also. Because you don't know where you are hitting after that. Why? Because the Jeev is no more now. Jeev chala gaya. Chutti. By the time somebody broke the door, therefore those who are very elderly in their house, it is suggested don't put the latch on the door also. There are certain ways you may not put the latch on the door, because who will break the door now? You will increase our work. First you fell down, then we are breaking the door. So, ऐसा होता है. You don't know old age situations. We may think, but we are on the same boat. You don't know what happens in the old age. चलने में प्रॉब्लम होती है, and ये होता है. And sometimes it is only old wife and old husband. Son is in California. Daughter is in Washington. सुनने में बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. My son is in California, daughter is in that place. लेकिन यहाँ मुर्गी बेचारे परेशान है. अब now they can't call the doctor also. अब वो क्या करें उनको, how to drag him out of that. By the time they call somebody, इतना घबरा जाते हैं. The lady is there, she got so worked up, anxious, she doesn't know what number is there, whom to call, what to do. And stroke is such a thing, more time lapse is there, more damage is there. Already the brain will be damaged. So you need less time, you call the doctor fast. Anyway, my point is, if that Chetan was not there, the body wouldn't be held. If the sun is held, there has to be some holder of the sun, some jivit, some live holder should be there, otherwise sun would not be sun. And that is called the Ishwar. Who is worshipped? Panchpadam, Pitaram, Dvadashakritim, Divaha Ahu Pare Ardham. Ardham means sthane. Purishinam. The next word is Purishinam. Purishinam means it is responsible for the waters for the human being in the form of rains. Which slok in Bhagavad Gita? Tapam meham aham varsham nigranyami utsarjami cha amritam cha mrityuscha sadasacham. Arjuna, Bhagavan says in 9th chapter, I heat the whole ocean. You don't need a geyser. I am the universal geyser. Tapam meham aham varsham nigranyami. बोले हम उसको evaporate कर जाते हैं. Utsrajami cha, then like the elephant does like that, I sprinkle the rain. Utsrajami cha. So his name Purisham. So Purisham means Jalam and Purishinam means one who has plenty of water. It's called water reservoir is there. He takes lot of water and the water travels through the cloud and the air and it just showers anywhere. इतना बड़ा काम हो रहा है. We don't know. Such big work is done. And we do small too work and we say we think our work is very big. I told you world is not meant to do big work. World is meant to recognize whose work is so big. कितना बड़ा काम कर लोग हो गया सब बड़ा बड़ा. तुम हेलीकॉप्टर बना लियो ना. You have made helicopter, you have made उसने सैटेलाइट ग्रह बना दिया. He has made planets which are faster than helicopter. Without battery it is running. Without any fuel it is running. For you need a fuel filling in 10 hours, 5 hours for billions of years that so many planets are running and in their own orbits. क्या बना लोगे तुम हेलीकॉप्टर बना लोगे कुछ बड़ा नहीं बना. So this is one set of people say Atha ime anne upare. Anne means other rishis. Different rishis are there. Rishaya. Anne means Rishaya. At means glorification done by another set of people. Ime. What they say? Upare vichakshanam. See the word here, vichakshanam. अब यही है. Vichakshanam. Bhashika writes, what is it? Nipunam sarvagyam. Bhashika writes, vichakshanam is sarvagyam. Lo. देख रहे हो आप हिरण्यगर मिला दिया यहाँ पे. So what was sun, samvatsar, now this is sarva. He knows all. How can this sun know all unless there is a God behind this sun? How can this mass of helium know all? To know, he has to be sarvagyam. He has to be omniscient. And therefore, if you read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says in fourth chapter, first shlok only, Imam vivasvate yogam proktavanaham avyayam. I told this knowledge to Vivaswan. First shlok is this only. So, atha ime vichakshanam. So, he is vichakshanam. Vichakshanam. Acha shabd hai vichakshanam. Means he is sarvagyam. He is omniscient. देख रहे हो आप? He is trying to remove our buddhi that this is all inert world. There is nothing behind it. This is the false. Where is God? ऐसे ही चल रहा है बिना गॉड के ही वर्ल्ड चल रहा है. बिना गॉड के ही चल रहा है. If something is running so systematically, there must be someone behind that. If your body is also running systematically, digestion, circulation, there must be something. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashrita. Somebody is digesting the food, continuously is digesting the food. Atha ime anye upare vichakshanam. Ahuhu. The ahuhu means they say that he is sarvagyam. Acha? Haan. So vichakshanam Sanskrit is vichaste sarvam. Vichaste sarvam. Manu sees everything is called vichakshanam. Then sapta chakre, 7 horse are sapta varna. First Vibgyor color is there, Vibgyor is there. Well, what is Vibgyor? Object you find it out. What is Vibgyor? Violet, indigo, etc. etc. Or 7 kinds of, a week has 7 days. That is called Shad Are. Shad Are means there are 6 spokes of the wheel are there. And Ahuhu Arpitamiti, whole world is surrendered into that. Ahuhu Arpitamiti, Samastam Jagat Surya Ev Samarpitam. So whole world is, as the center is the sun, and everything is offered to the sun. Without that, you cannot do, you cannot think of that. I hope this is second opinion. Second set, 2 sets of people were there. Second set of people have said. Why you are saying all these things? Don't forget that Prajapati has appeared as sun here, and he is the one who appeared as ear also. He appeared as moon also, and he is the cause of the world. Don't miss that point. And this is the praise of Lord Sun. Please note, sun can be Devata also, and sun can be Ishwar also. So some people do upasana, like Navagraha upasana is there. In that Surya Dev is there in the center, if you see Navagraha is there. In Bhagavad, Bhagwan Krishna's father-in-law was there. His name was Satrajit. He was the father of Satyabhama. He was the upasak of Surya Devata. So Surya Devata had given him one mani called Semantak Mani. And when he used to come, it used to dazzle so much, people used to put their like hands, so strong that dazzling was there. So that money used to give few kilos of gold every day, like the hen gives the egg, therefore it was giving gold. And that became a big problem for him only. And Bhagwan Krishna also. Bhagwan Krishna said, see, you keep the money, give the gold to the kingdom. But he didn't give, doubting Bhagwan Krishna, and ultimately he was killed. Satrajit was killed. Long story is there, he was killed. And Bhagwan was, people thought he is the one behind all these things, Bhagwan Krishna. Ultimately it found out that he was not there. Anyway, so Satrajit, many Surya Upasak was there. For your information, when Yudhishthir, I'm telling you Surya Devata, when Yudhishthir went to the forest, he thought we are well-known people, lot of rishis will come, so they should know not go without food and where to get food. So Akshay Patra, there is one stotra he has chanted in Mahabharata, and after that Surya Devata came and blessed him with Akshay Patra. Akshay Patra means from that you keep on taking the food, it won't get empty. These powers were there thousands of years back. Now because our ethics has come down, our purity has come down, our tapasya has come down, so we have lost all these powers. So he had that. You remember that? In Mahabharata you read, the Surya, I told also, Kunti had 5 mantras were given by Durvasa ji. And out of fun and curiosity, she chanted the mantra of sun. And then clearly it is written, I've read it, that Sun Bhagwan came in front. Look, kitni shakti thi, Surya Bhagwan samne aa jate the. He said, why you have come? Well, you chanted the mantra. And definitely I have to pregnate you because this is the fruit of this mantra. So aise mantra hai. And therefore Karna was born when she was not even married to Pandu. And when she had that child called Karna, ultimately to save her face she put him in the water, and ultimately that went to one charioteer. Anyway, so don't think that it is just like that. I'm telling, Surya Devata is there, and all the power of the Surya Devata is from Surya Narayan. Narayan alone is there. This is the buddhi we have. Therefore, I had told one point, apara prakriti is for divinizing the world, and para is for realizing the self. Unless we divinize, our rag dvesh won't listen. Very purpose of upasana is loosening the rag, dvesh, ahankar, because I see in that light. I have another way to see you. I have another way to see myself. And the differences is this Prajapati. So all powers are of Prajapati, and we are little recipient of that infinite power. So you will not be demanding person, or you won't have attachment and aversion. In this light, if you have practiced it, remember one thing, knowing something is very easy, but changing the attitude is very difficult. Both are very different things. Both are cause effect. But to change an attitude towards one person, it may take a lot of time. If I hate somebody, to get out of hatred, it will take a lot of time. Or if I am too attached to somebody, to remove the attachment also it will take a lot of time. And there is where upasana helps. Upasana is in repetition of a thought. So attitudinal change is a tough job actually. It's a tough job. Because one is mind, other is intellect. Mind is governed by vasanas and intellect is governed by understanding. And because of the force of vasana, immediately mind thinks, or mind has sorrow or joy or whatever I think, immediately that thought comes about you, what I have habituated to think about you. Howsoever good you may do, but if I have already doubt on you, everything first I will doubt and then I will do something. Even if you do best work, because I have doubt, I will think, no, he did it because he must have meant like that. Because my attitude has gone like that with you. So this attitudinal change is the secret of purification of your mind. And that is to be done consciously. It is not spontaneously. To become spontaneous in goodness, you have to be conscious in being good for a long time. They say one new singer went to a very professional singer who was very famous. So famous. So he said how to become famous overnight. This new singer said to this old singer who was famous. So he said how to be famous overnight by singing. He said practice for 40 years. So that attitudinal change is a very big practice that you have to do. And we understand and we don't do anything. We just keep the book away. But I have to check myself. Am I getting jealous? I am getting angry. Am I getting too attached? Is my mind praising someone too much? Is my mind hanging on to some person? Am I thinking too much about my work? Am I over glorifying my small work? And here is where these things are helping. Let me tell you, Upanishads are difficult. We have to elaborate what is the meaning. So when Prashnopanishad goes, they say, why these things are there? This is the purpose these things are there. This is the purpose of the Upanishad is there. To create a change in perception. Don't allow the understanding to be at the level of understanding only. It should percolate our attitude and perception and response. And it will take time, but you have no other choice to purify the mind. Upasana is for purifying the mind and making single-pointed. Upasana is not for knowledge. Knowledge we will get later on. I hope this point is clear. So don't see. Similarly, if you see lot of mantras are on Vayu, Tamev Pratyaksham Brahmasi. On Prithvi, when you say no, Samudrasne Devi Parvat Stan Mandali Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Pad Sparsham Kshamasame. For Prithvi, for Jal, Apo Ishta Mayobhava, Tana Urjadaha Dadadana Sandhya Vandan they do. Similarly, for Agni, yesterday you saw Agni. For Vayu, for Akash, for ये सबको डिवाइनाइज करने की कोशिश किया गया है. It takes a time to become a pure person. It takes lot of effort on the part to make the mind quiet by perception and making the mind free from my erratic and irresponsible responses. Very irresponsible response was there sometime. As if I can do anything and I can see anything in you. This is called irresponsible response. I see anything in you. Or prayer was there. Every day you chant. I hope so. So when you chant, It is changing the attitude of enjoyment. A worldly person goes in the hotel and he feels I'm going to enjoy. Huh? And the waiter also will give the food and say, enjoy. Marenge tumko enjoy. So we are going for puja, not enjoyment. Enjoyment के लिए नहीं जा रहे हैं. Enjoy ऐसे बोलते हैं. हम भोगी नहीं हैं. हमें पता है कि enjoyment will always take you to sorrow. I'm eating the food to conquer my likes and dislikes and worship the God. So if you go to Kailas ashram, when food is served, they chant a lot of stotras. Shiv Tandava stotra is chanted. Annapurna stotram is chanted. All through. When other people are chanting while this is going on. So that chanting also purifies the food. Somebody asked, my son doesn't come to satsang, my daughter doesn't come to satsang. So that Mahatma told very good thing to the mother. He said, while you are cooking the food, keep on chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. That will make a difference. So which bhav was the food cooked? That is very important. That is very important. So whatever bhav is there, how I can know? At least before the food, we will chant. So when 20, 30 people chant, Urdha Mula Madhar Shakam, and the vibration goes on all the food, at least they'll be little purified. Lot of thought was there. So food is not, I'm going for eating, acha. Are nahi, I'm going for puja. I'm going for puja. ये नहीं कि टेस्ट क्या है, क्या बना है. This is in the house we are trained. क्या बना है? Today dahi bada is there. Today that is not there. Gulab jamun is not there. हमें तो when I go, I feel there is no taste in the food. उसमें कुछ भी चार्मी नहीं food में हमारा. There is no taste, ना नमक है, ना कुछ है. Same food will come. Never I think what will be there. I can predict anywhere. These are the only thing I will have. तो आप भगवान का हाथ जोड़ के खा लो उसको. समझ गया ना? So it is a very important thing which seekers miss. What I saw in the Vedanta course also, still I see that they are more after learning the text after text, text after text. Vivek Chudamani is over. Drigdrish Vivek is over. My dear, please focus on the mind also. Give more time to the purification of the mind and changing the way of seeing everybody. You have everybody here, but I will say, no, he is a very good person, he is a bad person, I don't like him, I won't talk to him, he is a rascal, he is monkey, he is donkey. So ये सब नहीं होना चाहिए. So that will disturb you. Monkey image will jump in your mind. So it's very important. I hope you are understanding that. ये तपस्या होती है. भाव बदलना, इसीलिए भाव संशुद्धि इज कॉल्ड मानसिक तप इन गीता. मन प्रसाद सौम्यत्व मौनम आत्म विनिग्रह भाव संशुद्धिरित्येत तपो मानसम उच्यते. भाव को शुद्ध करना, इसको तपस्या बोला है भगवान ने. बिकॉज इट इज नॉट दैट स्पॉन्टेनियस एंड पेनलेस प्रोसेस. इट इज नॉट स्पॉन्टेनियस एंड पेनलेस. ठीक है ना? You know, in our childhood, supposing a servant is there, elder servant is there, and I used to call Ramu. So we are getting, no, don't call him Ramu. Ramu चाचा बोलो, कुछ उसको बोलो Ramu चाचा बोलो. ऐसे नहीं बात करते. He is much elder than you. Much elder than you. You cannot just talk like that. So you change that way. It makes a difference when you add some respectable word with the person. It gives a reverence towards that. ठीक है ना? Because your mind will become some. Your mind will become purer. Your mind will become free from the person's thought. Purity of mind means you are free from some person's thought. Because if you dislike somebody, that person's thought will trouble you. If you like somebody, again it will trouble you because it will pull. But if you don't dislike, person's thought will come and go as easily. You are free from that person. Otherwise, that person will come and trouble you in your mind. He is such a person, I'm troubled, I'm so fed up with this person. I put the plate, he ate away. instead of taking his own plate and he thought I have brought from him. How to say I didn't bring from him? I went to take water and he sat on the same place and I came, he was eating everything. I don't like all these things, but he is like that. I don't know where from he come. He has come from Narak. And he will go also to the Narak. Seeing his action, I can make it out. He ate away my food, ate away my food, ate my food, my food ate away. I had put more vegetable for myself. So, because doctor said you should have more roughage, but he himself is so rough, he doesn't need roughage. So, you are in cycle. आप देखो जब आप अपसेट होते हो आप साइकिल पे चले जाते हो, यू आर रिपीटिंग द सेम थॉट एंड यू आर इंक्रीजिंग द इम्प्रेशन ऑफ दैट. अरेस्ट इट, से भाई ठीक है, एटलीस्ट माई सेवा वॉज देयर. It will take 2 minutes, 3 minutes to take the plate again. Say thank you for allowing me to serve you. Very good. And move ahead. Move ahead. Free रखो अपने mind को. Keep your mind absolutely free. People will do mistake here also. When people do mistake, please remember your mistakes. See, as I make mistake, and it takes lot of time to change, he will also change someday. He will also make mistake. Nobody is God here. ये सब समझाना पड़ता है, explaining to mind, and everybody has to be godified. This is the purpose of these things. And therefore, you will see again in 7th chapter, some Bhagavan will keep on saying certain verses which are very beautiful. And yesterday, earth we were saying, Punyo Gandha. We take earth for granted. We never think that it has Gandha also. We never think that earth has lot of fragrance inside also. और कितना भगवान का, this glory of God is there that Bhagavan has brought. You will have another attitude seeing earth. And therefore, this has been taught from the childhood. Please do pranam to the earth. Prithvi Sukt is there. There is one Sukt in Rig Ved, Prithvi Sukt. So somewhere lot of earthquake was coming. I said, please chant Prithvi Sukt, your earthquake will be over. पता नहीं chant किया नहीं किया. अच्छा, हाँ, क्या क्या बोले? अतिथि सूक्त is there, पृथ्वी सूक्त is there. This is the way to train our mind. Training the mind is a tough work. Learning intellectually is very easy. I can make it clear in one. You can write notes. I am clear. This was how Prajapati became Surya. But really, when I go out and see that, that is not that easy. Let's now move to the 12th verse. 12th श्लोक. मासो वै प्रजापतिः तस्य कृष्णपक्ष एव रैः शुक्लः प्राणः तस्मात् एते ऋषयः शुक्ल इष्टं कुर्वन्ति इतरे इतरस्मिन्. See, Sandhi rule is there. Kurvanti plus itare is there. A goes away. Sandhi rule is there. A goes away when it is there. So what he is talking? Itare is not written. And it is written Prajapatis. He is saying Prajapati. Half sa has become visarg there. You can note if you want. But when you are breaking, then you have to follow. If I am not breaking, then you don't have to put Sandhi rule. Mahasovai Prajapatis Tasach Krishna Paksha. Then you have to chant as it is written. But we are breaking for the convenience. Now, what was there? Surya was there. Then Surya was there. After Surya came, Samvatsar was there. After Samvatsar, Uttarayan and Dakshinayan were there. Remember that? Sun, then year, then 2 parts of the year was there. Dakshinayan and Uttarayan. After that, Surya Upasana was there. Now Maas is there. Maas. Not curd, Maas. In Zulu, curd is called Maas. When I came here, बोले bring the mass. हमने कहा किसका मांस लाएंगे, हम लोग वेजिटेरियन. पता नहीं था कर्ड को मास बोलते हैं. In Zulu, curd is called mass. And masses, that is a masses, another is there. That is a people, group of people called masses. That is masses. So, maso vai prajapati hi. देखो वही फिर आ गया. Indeed. This month is prajapati. Now understand. Because year is there, one part of year is the month. Therefore, month also will be prajapati. Tasya, tas means masasya. Krishna Paksha, there are two parts, brighter and two Pakshis there. Brighter part of the year, of the month, that is called Krishna Paksh. When it starts from Purnima and it keeps on waning and waning. When the moon is waning, it is called Krishna Paksh. It is waxing, it is called Shukla Paksh. Okay, but don't forget one point. What is there? Krishna Paksh is Rai Pradhan. And Shukla Paksh is Prana Pradhan, because light is more in that. In that, light is increasing. So therefore, Pradhanta is there, what is increasing. Not the total amount of light. Total amount of light is same. Because if you add the amount of light, it is like this, it is like this. So amount of light is same. But which is increasing, that will decide whether it is Prana Pradhan or Rai Pradhan. Okay. So, ete, tasmad ete. Ete is for Rishayaha. Shukla ishtam kurvanti. So, these rishis do the ishtam means rituals. Ishtam means rituals. So, they do Rishayaha Shukla ishtam kurvanti. So, what they do? They do the rituals in the Shukla Paksh. Now a side note is there. Bhashika writes very beautiful line is there, those who have commentaries. Tasmat pranadarshina ete rishya Krishna pakshe apishtam yagam kurvanti Shukla pakshe ev kurvanti. Only I should do rituals in the Shukla paksh or Krishna paksh. So here Shankaracharya has written very beautiful line. He say even though they can do ritual in the Krishna Paksh, but they will get the fruit of Shukla Paksh. But I don't understand what. I didn't understand that. Even if those who know Pran Darshanha, not everybody, those who know the glory of Prajapati in Pran, if they know what they know the Prajapati alone expresses as Shukla Paksh and Krishna Paksh. Even in the Krishna Paksh, if they do the ritual, they will get the fruit of Shukla Paksh. Tell me why? Because thought of offering will be there. Oh, I understand now, I got it. This addition is Shankaracharya. This is where commentaries help you. So, Krishna Pakshe api ishtam yagam kurvanta Shukla Pakshev. So it is not that I am not doing jap. Why? Because Krishna Paksh is going on. So when Shukla Paksh will come, then I will start my jap. Because Krishna Paksh is acting on my mind, it's quite dark inside. So you cannot say all these funny things. Don't put all these things. Little knowledge is a dangerous thing. प्राणदर्शिना वर्ड लिखा है. प्राणदर्शिना एतेरिष्या कृष्ण पक्षे अपि इष्टम यागम कुर्वन्ता. So even there is a Krishna Paksh, by Bhagwan Krishna was born in Krishna Paksha. Bhagwan Krishna was born in Krishna Paksh. So don't think Krishna Paksh is inauspicious and Shukla Paksh is auspicious. All these things, please don't keep too much in your mind. Main thing is what is in your mind, what is the bhav towards the action in your mind. Of the Ishta Yagadi, what is the bhav of that I want to, this action belongs to Bhagwan or Prajapati, and let me give to him, let me offer him my love to him. Action should be love expressed for the God. Action should not be for my personal something. More you impersonalize your life, more you will be happy. It should be love expressed for the God. What God has given, action, I always say, it's a thank you ceremony to the God. It's a thank you ceremony. Like you say, thank you cards are there, thank you messages are there, lot of cards are there, they thank you. They'll think like that, something will fly. T will come, then H will come, then A will come, N will come, thanks you, yes I. And some music is there, then some lamp will light up. And then automatically for everything that you had done, something. In my garden, you made my garden life a garden of roses. ऐसा कुछ आएगा. You are also happy to see. Okay. So like that is there. Similarly, action is the love expressed that God, you had given me so much. I want to express my thanks through this action. Therefore, it is for you. For you. Like, somebody passes away, very dear, near. So you want to do best to that person for last rituals, this Antishti it is called. Because I couldn't give that time in the lifetime. So last I want to give him good send-off to him. That is a thanks to him. And this is the sentiment behind Shraddha also. Shraddha is there. So what this person does in Krishna Paksh, Shukla Paksh, therefore Pranadarshina. अच्छा, अगली बात सुनो, अगली बात. कुर्वंती full stop. इतरे, it is not तीतर, ऐसे से पढ़ने वाले मिल जाए. तीतर is a bird. So बोले इष्टम कुर्वन तीतर इतरस्मिन्. तीतर मारेंगे तुमको. ये तीतर नहीं है, ये कुर्वंती प्लस इतरे है. E is there. कुर्वंती है, बोले तीतर bird is there because Taitri has connection with this Upanishad. Therefore, ये तीतर आ गया यहाँ पे. बोले जो लोग कृष्ण पक्ष में करते हैं उनको सुख का फल मिलता है. तीतर इतरस्मिन्, बाकी सब तीतर की तरह खत्म हो जाए. ये ऐसा नहीं है. देखो, कुर्वंती प्लस इतरे. इतरे मीन्स अदर देन दिस. हु आर दीज पीपल? प्राण व्यतिरेकेण कृष्ण पक्षैर्ते न दृश्यते. दे डोंट नो दैट एवरीथिंग हैज कम फ्रॉम गॉड. ध्यान देना. इतरे इज फॉर दोज पीपल, वॉट एवर दे डू एज इफ दे आर डूइंग इन कृष्ण पक्ष. इवन दे आर वर्किंग इन शुक्ल पक्ष, बट एज इफ दे आर डूइंग इन कृष्ण पक्ष, बिकॉज दे आर इग्नोरेंट अबाउट इट. Like somebody doesn't know your glory. I used to see with Gurudev. Some plumber has come, electrician has come. He doesn't know the glory of Gurudev. वो सामने से चले जा रहे हैं. लोग कहते हैं प्रणाम तो कर लो गुरुदेव के सामने, बैठ ले, इससे नमस्ते तो कर लो, प्रसाद ले लो. उनको क्या पता कि उनको प्रसाद मिलेगा तो आशीर्वाद मिलेगा और आई शुड ऑफर नमस्कार. इनको नमस्कार करने के लिए पीपल कम फ्रॉम फार ऑफ प्लेसेस. वो इतने की कैटेगरी में आ गए. Even though he is doing in Shukla Paksha, this person who doesn't know this, how everything has come from God, so still his fruit will be of Krishna Paksha. That is unoffered is there. He will get Swarga etc., but he will not get Antakaran Shuddhi. He will not get Brahmalok. Pran Vyatirikena Krishna Paksha hi tair na drishyate yasmad itare tu pranam na pashyanti iti adarshan lakshanam Krishnatmanam eva pashyanti. So I hope the itarasmin, he will get the fruit of doing in Krishna Paksh means darkness is there. Dakshinayana, either he will go, if he is doing good action, he will go to Swarg where he is to return back because he has not offered. Action will create a reaction in the form of I did it, therefore I want the fruit. Action should take to realization and not to reaction. Action should be realization and not reaction. Same action should not come back as an enjoyer and doer and sit in your heart. It should come as devotion. So this is there. More we will see tomorrow. Time is over. I have to go. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari.